Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today is National Coming Out Day, and I thought it would be a great idea for me to share my story and my journey. What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is, but this is me doing things. Before I start, I do want to say that coming out and being comfortable with your sexuality is not an easy thing, and it shouldn't be taken lightly. If you are planning to come out in a safe environment and make sure you have a good social support system with you. Just make sure that you are safe. I know that we live in an environment where we're exposed to a lot of gay people, but not everyone has the same exact story and not everyone has the same exact environment. So just be sure that you're safe and you have a good social support system. And yeah, so let's begin with my story. I didn't come out till I was 20 years old. I like to tell people that I came out twice, once to myself and once to the public. It took me a long time to come out of the closet, but I knew at a very young age that I was attracted to the same sex. I think my first celebrity crush was Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh my god, if I had a type of guy that I could describe, I think it would be Freddie Prinze Jr. during his rom-com era. I'm not sure how to describe that. The rom-com era. The 90s. Freddie Prinze Jr. in the 90s. I mean, like, if you look over here, I have a picture of my boyfriend. What? I think there are some similarities in the look of Freddie Prinze Jr. and my boyfriend, but personality-wise, it's not the same as my boyfriend. So if you watch my vlogs, I'll link it down in the description. If you watch my vlogs, my boyfriend is the complete opposite of Freddie Prinze Jr. during the 90s, during the rom-com age. I'm spending way too much time on the rom-com thing. My story isn't very emotional and it's not very lavish, but it is one on acceptance, self-discovery, and finding yourself. Wait, I think finding yourself and self-discovery is the same exact thing. It is, finding yourself and self-acceptance. Same exact thing. I say it's not emotional or it's not lavish because I didn't have the same experiences as most of the gay coming out stories that I've seen or heard of recently. I didn't really experience homophobic bullying or teasing growing up, and I think it's because of the environment that I grew up in. I grew up on Maui, where at that time everyone was more focused on loyalty and respect. My parents and my friends, they not necessarily care about my gender identity or sexual identity. They just never mentioned it. They never asked me about it. They never, they never asked me about it, and my peers in high school never teased me about it. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, there were a few times where there were some teasing and some people did question it, but it wasn't so dramatic where it left feeling wrong about my sexuality per se. I know that I feared coming out because I did watch TV shows and movies and read in newspapers about parents disowning their children and people getting beaten up and killed because of their sexuality. At that time, a Matthew Shepard incident occurred while I was growing up, so it was all over the newspapers. There was like TV shows and news reports all on that topic. So somehow I convinced myself that my family and my friends would turn on me once I told them that I was attracted to the same sex. So I kept it a secret. And at the same time too, I wasn't comfortable saying I was gay. I don't think I said I was gay until I was 20 years old, when I came out, of course. And at that time too, I don't think I was comfortable with saying I was gay. I was pretty feminine growing up. Actually no, I'm still feminine, darling. I'm still feminine. I do have to say that gender identity does not dictate sexuality, meaning that a straight guy can act feminine and a straight girl can act masculine, and it doesn't have to do with anything with them being gay or lesbian. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, girls, guys, and people. Gender identity does not dictate sexual identity. That should be on a shirt. I think that should be on a shirt. Don't you think so? I think so. But I think it's too long for a shirt. Okay, I do this a lot. I go off on different tangents, but let's get back. Let's focus. So I didn't come out till I was 20 years old. First, I was fearful. I was afraid to come out because I thought my parents and my friends would disown me or hate me because of it. I was afraid that my peers would beat me up or kill me because of my sexuality. And at that time too, I wasn't exposed to a lot of gay people in my life that I identified with. So I think it's important now that we live in a society where we are exposed to a lot of different types of gay people. At that time, all I was exposed to on TV shows, movies, and the media was flamboyant gay people, and I didn't really identify with that. And I was just like, wait, in my head, I was just like, wait, I can't be gay because I don't really act like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of weird to think that way. But again, that's my mindset. I was pretty young. I was like 12, 13, 14. So that's like my mindset when I was younger. I was like, oh, I don't act that way, therefore I can't be gay, or I can't be, yeah, I don't act that way, so therefore I can't be gay. Now we're exposed to so many different types of gay people, and I think it's important to recognize that history because I think if I was exposed to more gay people that I could identify with, I think I would have been more comfortable with my sexuality sooner. But that's besides the point. I moved from Maui to California, and in California I was exposed to all these different types of gay people. Oh, and a part of it too, before I moved, in my mind at 12, 13, 14, I had like these, and it continued until I moved off the island, but it was like gay and straight people lived in different compartments. They weren't alike, they were different. So that was my mindset. My mindset was they were different. When I moved to California, I was exposed to different gay people, and I realized that our sexuality does not make us different. Once I was exposed to that, I was like, huh, you know, like epiphany moment, or what's it called, Oprah moment. I felt comfortable with my sexuality, and I never looked back since. So I felt comfortable with my sexuality, and so I came out to myself, and I finally accepted that I was gay, that this is normal, this is natural to me, that I am a homosexual, I'm gay. Once I realized that, it was easy for me to come out to people. It was easy for me to come out publicly. I didn't come out to my family first or my friends first. I came out to this random person, actually. It was my cousin's friend who so bluntly asked, "Are you gay?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And that's my first experience coming out. My first experience coming out was to a random person. I kind of was testing it to see if, like, how she would respond, and she was like, "Cool." And that was it. Like, she just asked because she didn't want to offend me, I guess. Once I came out to her, I think the next day I called my friends up and I was like, "Hey, I'm gay," called my family members, and I came out of the closet. Of course, my mom was the last one. I came out to her and she was just like, "Oh, okay." Like, it wasn't a big deal. Like, in my mind, I made it a big deal, but to them, it wasn't a big deal. My friends and my mom actually said that, "Oh, we always knew you were gay, but we were just waiting for you to be comfortable with it. We were just waiting for you to be comfortable to tell us because we didn't want to force it out of you, or we didn't want to embarrass you." I mean, they didn't say it in like that specific order, but then, like, you know, the general idea was that. And I'm so thankful that I have a good support system. But again, that's just my story. I know there's a lot of people out there that are struggling, that don't have the same exact support system that I do. I just want to say to them that the journey doesn't have to be quick. The journey can be long. Just make sure, again, that you're in a safe environment, that you have that you find people that you can confide in, that you don't put yourself in a predicament where you are treated badly. I think it's disheartening to hear those stories about young gay people that don't have an outlet. I think we need more education. I think that having days like these, like National Coming Out Days, having gay days, having Pride, LGBT Prides, I think it's important because it shows people that there are different outlets out there that will help you, that can guide you in your coming out, in your journey, and things like that. I guess I'm done because I'm going off on a tangent again, but I'm done. So if you made it this far, please give this video a like because you're awesome, or you think I'm awesome. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos every Sunday and Thursday. And until we meet again, be authentic and stay genuine. And I'll check you guys out later. Alright, thank you and goodbye.